Hey, what's up guys? If you're someone that is struggling to put on muscle, which is known as the hard gainer, I'm gonna go ahead and cover what you guys need to do for your training as well as your nutrition. If your body type is tall, lanky, and it's very hard for you to put on muscle, here's the steps that you're gonna want to follow. Check it out, guys. So with the training, okay, my recommendation for your program split is going to be a 3 days on and 1 day off split to gain the most amount of muscle hypertrophy, which is going to be the growth in size of your muscle, as well as the muscle damage that you're going to need for your muscles to maximize their growth. What that could look like, guys, is an example down below is you can hit chest and back for day 1, you can hit your legs for day 2, and day 3 you can hit shoulders and arms. You guys can get even more specific with this, and you can hit your mid-back one day, you can hit your lats the next day, and you could also split up the shoulder groups by hitting your biceps and your triceps. It's going to be 3 days on and 1 day off. Regardless, you're going to want to run this through 4 different phases, okay? I like 4 different phases, and I like to switch up my exercises every 3 weeks, okay? This is going to help the muscle adapt, and it's going to cause a new stimulus, which ultimately is going to cause more muscle damage every single 3 weeks. Okay, if you did this for a total of 12 weeks, guys, I promise you're probably going to get maximum demand on your muscles, which ultimately you're going to reap the benefits and you're going to develop a better physique. It definitely does depend on if you're someone that is a D trainee, someone that's never trained before, because beginner gains do play a role. If you're someone that is an advanced trainee, this system will still work, but your protein and your carbs and your fats and your macro composition may be a little bit different. So all in all, if you're struggling to put on muscle, that's the training that you're going to want to follow. Here's the nutrition, okay? The first thing we want to do in order to gain muscle, okay guys, is we need to be in a caloric surplus. Basically what that means is you're going to be eating more calories than your maintenance. Your maintenance is known as your total daily energy expenditure. And that would mean that your body, depending on your age, your height, and your gender, and your activity level, you're going to be burning X amount of calories. What we want to do if you want to put on muscle, and that is your goal, is you're going to want to eat more calories than your maintenance. So simply, you're going to take your body weight and you're going to multiply your body weight by the range of 14 to 16. This is going to give you a range that your maintenance level is going to be probably in between. The only way you can really get your maintenance level to be really accurate is if you do the guess and check method, and that is just going to be a long strenuous period, and it may not be as quick as this. So if you're eager to get started and you're eager to get those gains, this is what I'm going to recommend y'all to do. An example here is me at 165 pounds. I multiplied my body weight by 14 to 16. My maintenance level is anywhere from 2,310 to 2,640. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to multiply that number, okay, on the low end and the high end, and I'm going to get a range where I need my calories to be in order for me to gain weight or gain muscle, okay? So what I did there was I figured out that range, and you're looking at 2,772 calories to 3,168. From this, once you get your caloric surplus, your next question is going to be your macro composition. It's important that we track our macros because ultimately that's how you're going to develop a good physique. You want to make sure that your macros are precise. That's how you're going to get the best results. And typically this is what it's going to look like. For your protein, you're going to want to have at least 1 gram per pound of your body weight. For me, that's going to be 165 grams, okay? Following that, you're going to want to go into your fats, okay? What you're going to do here is, again, there's a range that I recommend, anywhere from 30 to 40%. Okay, the rest is going to be filled in with the carbs. So let's say that I, at 165 pounds, know that my caloric surplus is on the high end of 3,168. I would take this number, I would multiply it by 0.3, and then I would divide it by 9 because there's 9 kcals in a gram of fat. That would give me my fats for the day. What I would do then is I would just make sure that I figure out the carbs, and I would fill in the rest there. It would either be a 70-30 percentage or a 60-40 percentage, and that's typically what I'm going to recommend for as much muscle. If you guys really want to know that, please check out that call to action if you wanted to book a call with me. This is something we can do to discover your exact roadmap around your body type, and we would give you the exact tools that have helped many of other people achieve a sweet physique with, you're also going to get access to that too. And that's just going to be one step away. So you can go ahead and click that button and you can book a call with me where we'd love to just dissect your current situation, and we would definitely help you go from point A to point B, looking lean and mean and looking sexy on the beach, boys. So this is the ectomorph, guys. Moving on, I'm going to talk about the mesomorph.